Hello my loves, hello, happy Saturday. So today guys, somebody requested for me to do a video on how to do your personal envelopes or your envelopes for your binders, because I like to do my own, right? And let me go ahead and make this a little bit there. I like to make my own. I did have these. For this binder I had these. This is my Spanish binder that I do my Spanish videos with, but I will be changing them to this beautiful uh, scrapbook paper that I got at Michael's. This is a 12 by 12. I am making 6. So with these two, you can make 6 envelopes, okay? You do have to get the measurements that I'm going to share with you guys. And I will put the measurements up here so you guys could go back if you forget. Or you could write it on a little notebook so that way you guys can have and be able to do your own personalized envelopes, because I love sharing my things, okay? Also, these envelopes, you could also ask for them on my Etsy shop. I will be posting all the envelopes that I'm going to be creating, okay? So, like I said, you do get, I bought a book of these beautiful plaid scrapbook papers, 12 by 12 at Michael's. And so, all right, let's start. Let me get my cutting board, which I use is this one that I got on Amazon. I love this one, guys. This is from Fiskars, and the blades, wow, they're awesome. I am gonna put both of these together only because I do wanna be able to do this video fast. I usually take my time, but hey, we're gonna do what we can, right? And I do want to show you guys how to do it step by step. So what I usually do is I go ahead and cut my envelopes and measure it here. This is a 6 by 3. This is what I'm going, 6 by 3, because I do like to make them ample enough for the money to fit. Don't want to do it by 6. No, we need to do it a little bit larger. So I'm gonna do it like right there. All right, so there's right there. That's how long they're gonna be, and I'll show you guys how they're gonna look right now. All right, so there it is. This is the 6 by 6. That's how long they're gonna be. But to be thick, the width of the envelope, or how high it's gonna be, I usually do it here. I do the 3 by right there. This one right there, a little bit more than 3. Don't like for them to be too short. Okay, so there's 2. Now I'll put the measurements on the screen when I edit this video. Okay, so there's another 2. And I need to put this really even. Be sure to, if you're gonna do double, be sure that they both are even enough to. Okay, sometimes I go over, so I need to be careful what I'm doing. You guys do too, or else you'll mess up your measurements. There we go. Let me go ahead and check if I did these right, and all the other ones, because remember, we do have to cut the laminating sheet that's going to make the envelope the same size. So this one is the same size. Okay, that's what I wanted. These have to be the same, all of them. Yes, they do look the same. Let's see the last 2. I mean the first 2 that I did. There we go. So these are 6 envelopes already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, there we go. You have 6 envelopes. This one is going to be too short, but what can you do so you won't waste one? You can make the little A7 envelope. So that's what I'm going to put these away for, okay, to make A7 out of that one. Okay, now, what background are you going to want? If you buy a paper like with that color or darker, like a mint color, cardstock, you can put that as a background. I don't have any color for this one to put as a background. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just put the white. Okay, let me go grab my, I'll be right back. I'm going to put you guys on pause. All right, I'm back. Guess what? I went through my cardstock because I used to do a lot of crafting. I found these two colors. These is perfect match for these. Look at this. All right, I hope I have enough for the 6 with this one. If not, I'm going to have to look through my pile and hopefully I will find a couple more. So the long way, let's measure the same measurements. Always be sure they're the same measurements, okay? Whatever you're going to use, they do have to measure the same length. Okay, there we go. There's double in here. I'm pretty sure I will get the 6 out of these two. Then we're gonna go with this measurement right there. They all have to be the same, even the cardstock. Oops, I dropped something. I think it was the old envelopes. Yes. Okay, there's 2 there. Love it. I love that I did find my color, guys. I didn't really want to put a white colored background, but I don't have to because I did find the color. Yay. And I bought all these. You could either find them at Walmart or you could order them on Amazon, the color cardstock, or even at go to Michael's real quick and get yourself some your cardstock there. Whatever colors, they have all colors. I mean, that's how you work things around and try to make your items look a lot better. So there we are. Now let's measure if these two fit. Some of them sometimes get a little crooked, but it looks like they do. Yep, perfect fit. There's one. Let's do another one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I know that green is not going to go with the with this, right? But doesn't matter as long as it has pink in the front. That's good. All right. Now, how do you do your peekaboos? Okay. There's 2 ways of doing it. You're going to get the front part, which is going to be this one right here, the main one. The cardstock with the plaid in it. Okay, you don't do nothing with the back part, only the front. Now, the peekaboos are done in different ways. I like to do my peekaboos the corner way one side and the corner way the other side, okay? That is sometimes I struggle because I forget and I don't do it the right way because it's going to come out. This is how I like to do it. Okay, you have to leave a little bit on top, like on this side. Like this. This is going to be going for the front. It's going to always measure it right. See, that's going to be the opening there. So you're okay with that one now. Now, the other side also. You're going to have to do the edge. Or anything, don't try to cut the top. Okay, if you're going to cut, it has to have a little bit extra on the side. If you cut it all the way, it will cut off and it'll look different. So it has to go this way. This is where you have to have the opening. I mean the extra thingy. Hold on. How much? I'm trying to get the same amount as that one. I think right there. Yep, there we go. A little thinner, but that's okay. So this is how it's gonna look now. Like this, and this is gonna be the peekaboo on this side. All right, so we got those 2. Then I like to do the Where did I put the extra? Oh, it's right there. I like to do the one that has a line across, that it's only the line, which I'm going to use this one. And we're going to have an extra one of these. Because remember, these were the extra pieces. Alright, we'll put this one to the side. Now this one, what I usually do, I just measure it like this. Perfect measurement right there. Because I did cut them together, right? So we're going to, that is too thick. What I usually like to do is cut at least an inch long ways. Cut it down an inch, okay? Because this is like 2 inches right here. And you go with the lines of your cutting board. That'll give you good measurements, because sometimes they move, like right here it moved, okay? Now you have to fix it to where it aligns with this line right here. That's an inch right there. Right there, perfect. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna cut there. This is an inch right here. Right here. And this is what you're gonna get. Alright? You're gonna put it right in the middle. I'll show you how later. That goes with that. Now we're gonna do this is the one I like too, but this one sometimes I don't get it the way I want it. But let's see how we do it. This is where you're gonna have this open and this open. So we're gonna go like this. No, like this. Think a little bit. Doesn't have to be too. But yeah. Okay, there's one right there. That's gonna be this side, right? So now we're gonna do it on this side. So we flip it, and this has to be over here, like I did the first time. Remember, I have to put it on this side, and hold on. I like this. Just trying to get the same amount of the corner. Think like there. Maybe there. We'll see. You have to play with it, guys. Sometimes, you know, you have to learn the hard way. That's what I did. I learned the hard way. I kept on playing and playing with it until finally I did get it. See? There it is. So this one will be going like this. All right. Hold on. It should go, oh my God. Oh, like this. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fit it. Okay. There we go, like this, guys. So now you have this opening and that opening. See? Okay. But like I said, you have to try it on your own, guys. That's how I learned, and finally I got the hang of it. All right, now we're gonna do the one that you're gonna peekaboo from the top. But this is how, this one also, you're just gonna measure it an inch off and cut. Okay, so this is how it's gonna turn. You're gonna look at it here, get your little thing here, and this is how it's gonna be. And you're gonna be able to peekaboo here. So that's where your, whatever you put money or your saving challenge tracker is gonna be on top. And you're gonna be able to see your money through that. Now we're gonna do backwards. What you're gonna do is you're gonna do also measure an inch. Remember, what it helps is your practice and measurements on your cutting board. Okay. So this one we could do another one like this, or you're going to do the one backwards. So you're going to peekaboo on the bottom. Instead, this one's on top, this one's going to be on the bottom. All right, so that's how I want mine. We're going to go ahead and close, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Now we have to do our laminating sheet. This is what causes for it to become an envelope or a pocket. I'll show you guys how. I got 2 of them together, right? And I am going to cut just the tip of this because it is rounded on the bottom. Why is this not closing? Oh, all right, I did close it. And so we just go a little bit from the bottom. You're going to cut just a little bit the tip, the rounded corner. So now it's going to be straight. Now it is straight, doesn't have a round corner. Now we're going to measure the way we measure the envelopes or the cardstock. Okay, same measurements, same exact measurements, so that way they all come out the same. Sometimes you don't put it the same and they come out a little crooked. So I usually have that problem. So that's why I like to do 2 of them together, so they could all come out the same. Okay, so we went ahead and did that one. Now we're going to get these and do it through with a 3 inches or 3 point something. We're going to put it right there. All of them have to measure the same, guys. If not, it's going to mess up. You're not going to make nothing even. It's going to come out crooked. Either one of them will or 2 of them will. Okay? I always have that problem where I somehow don't measure it right and I have to cut it down to the size again. So that's why I try to do it on the first time, so I don't have to go through cutting it over and over again. We're almost done. I'll show you how you're going to put it into the lamination so you guys could arrange it, and how much you're going to leave out so you could put hole punch it for your binder. I'll show you that, but I'm not going to show you the laminating. It does take a while. Okay, ready? Here we go. Alright, they're all done. To cut to size. That's all that I'm going to cut until the envelopes are done. I do cut them so that they could open up to be that envelope. Now, I'm showing you guys how to do these, how to cut, measure, and all that. I do have to do my labels for these. So these I'm gonna not finish through until I do another video on how to do your labels and all that, right? But let me show you how you are gonna put these together, measure it, and everything. So let's do this first one, okay? This is going to go to the bottom. Now, it's very important with the laminating sheet. This is how you have to really pay attention. Sometimes I wouldn't pay attention and I wouldn't get a pocket out of it because I wouldn't be paying attention to it. I would try to do everything fast and don't do that. So you cut to size. What you're going to do in order to get a pocket, you have to flip these 2, open it up like these. This is shiny part. See how it's shiny? And this is the other shiny part. So what you're going to do, you're going to flip them. And you have to open them to where they could get, because they're together. Sometimes I struggle doing this, guys. Hold on. It'll come because it's not glued. It's just too tightly. There you go. See? Now you're going to open and flip. You flip the 2 shiny parts, put them together. Now you have the matte side and another matte side. Okay, so you're going to put it between. This one's going to go here inside, and then you're going to put this one on top. So there's your envelope right there. This is what you're going to put inside the laminating sheet. Right now, I'll show you guys. I'm going to do 3 for you guys so you guys could see. This is the other one that goes on the bottom. I'll put this one on the side. Let's do this one. So this one also, you're going to get your little laminating sheet that you already cut to size. That matches all the papers you cut. Flip it. Okay. Put it together. like this. You need to put it together to size. All of them have to be equal. So in order to get a good pouch, they all have to be the same size. So arrange it. Now, this is where you're going to arrange when you get your other laminating sheet. All right, this is going to be the middle part. Like this. Okay. What I like to do with my labels, I like to put my labels on before I laminate. But I will tell you how to set it up to laminate it. And then I'm going to start on my labels, and then I'll come back and show you guys. Okay. Flip it. Measure to its even, the evenness that you can get it. Okay. Put it together. You're going to put this right here in the middle. And like I said, when you put them in the laminating sheet, that's where you're going to have to be extra careful that it will not move. And it's the hardest thing that I had to go through, guys, trying to get it equal or even with the laminating sheet. But let's do that. I'll show you guys how to do that. And then I'll start on my labels and then come back and tell you guys how. Okay, let me get a laminating sheet just to show you guys. Sorry, my dog's out there. Or the dog, my nephew's dog is out there, so he's barking. Barking his head off. Alright, guys, so this is how you're going to do. You're going to open up the full side of the laminating sheet. You're going to get these. What I do with this one, because this one can move, because it is just a piece of paper, right? It could slip, it could go anywhere. I always make sure that you don't have any little, like black little residue or little things in the air that somebody could stick into this, and they do, believe me. I don't know if you could see that little black spot there. It's just little things that stick to the laminating sheet. There we go. Took it off. Sure everything is even. Put it against, all the way against the ridge of the paper. You're going to put this one like this, right on the middle. Like I said, this is one of the hardest things that I went through, because it was hard for me to try to measure it. Sometimes it was even, sometimes it wasn't. So now this is where I pay more attention, that these are straight. I believe that is good enough. Okay, now we do have to move everything from the bottom to the top so that it could be equal. I think that's good. Okay, now you have to leave at least an inch for your or a finger for your cutting and making your little punches for your envelope to go on your binder, right? Let's go with this one. Now, what I usually do to fit 3 of them in one, I go ahead and put one like this across. The other ones are going to go on the bottom. Okay, so this is how I'm going to put the other ones. Let me just get all this little residue that gets stuck to this. I don't know, things in the air, something. Little, don't know what it is, but sometimes they do get stuck. Okay, this one I can do like this, and then I can move it. Okay, so then we're going to put this one this way. There it is. That one is perfect. Maybe not that perfect, because right here it moved. See, you have to be able to see where you have to fix it. Okay, this one's gonna go on the top, and this is how I look. This one was the hardest thing to learn, guys, to try to, I would get frustrated because I had to start all over because the envelopes would not come out. And believe me, I was having anxiety attacks all the time and frustration. Finally, I got it. Okay guys, so now what you're gonna do, be very careful. Don't boom. No, do it slowly. Let it roll down. There it is. Now you just push down a little bit on the laminating sheet and with very lightly try to for the laminating sheet to close up. So there it is. Now this is what you're going to be putting into the machine. And when you put it, I usually get a book, slide this on top of the book, and then you just go guide it to the laminating machine and slide it in through slowly. It'll pick it up and boom, you got it. Be sure to have these two go in like at least halfway, or it will be these will probably move because they'll flip down and move. So be sure you have the book still under it. Okay, see, like right here, this one moved, but I'm gonna fix it. I'm not laminating yet. I'm gonna do my labels. Okay, so I'll come back with another wait for me. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, thank you. Okay guys, so I did laminate and put my labels on my envelopes, so now I'm gonna cut them. Okay, this is also very important that when you cut it, you need to be careful. Now let me show you guys, because you do want to leave a little bit of space for you to do your your punching. Leave a little half an inch of the area so you could punch your holes to put your envelope in the binder like this. You can probably do it a little thinner because it doesn't need a lot. Let me try to do it a little bit smaller. Okay, so about there. Now when you do cut the side, be careful not to cut into the seal, because if you do, it will open up the envelope and you have to do another one. Okay, so let me see. I usually measure it like against the end. I put it like right here before the cutting. Okay, so you guys will see right now. Okay, so there it is. See, it's still sealed. Now in order for us to do the pocket, we have to open the envelope. So that's where we're gonna cut up here in the top. Go ahead, and now voila, you have your envelope. See, awesome, awesome, awesome. Love it, guys. This is my name for personal. All right, let's do the other ones. And this is how you do your envelopes. If you guys want me, ask me any questions, you can get a hold of me. Go ahead and message me on my YouTube channel here, or I do have Instagram too, so right there you could ask me questions also, and I'll try to respond the best that I can. Right, so that is it, guys. I'm going to continue doing my envelopes, and I'll put the results at the end. Bye, love you.